Tonight, Quincy Villanueva wants money, and she'll say anything in order to get it.
In the past year, have you done anything illegal you could go to jail for? Has a man ever offered you money so that you would sleep with him?
She's willing to crush anyone who stands in the way of her cash, even her own husband and family.
Do you think your mother cares more about money than she does about you? Since you've been married, have you ever been tempted to cheat on Danny?
Can she make it all the way to $500,000? Or will she be defeated by her own insecurities?
Do you think your husband really loves you?
And later, husband and father Brad Martin answers questions that will put his wife's love in jeopardy.
Have you ever lied to your wife about the number of people you've slept with? While at your current job, have you ever touched a female coworker inappropriately?
That's why you sleep on the couch.
Have you ever taken off your ring to mislead a woman into thinking you were available?
And the surprise guest sends him into an emotional meltdown, causing an ending so shocking, you've got to see it to believe it.
Oh my God.
Tonight, the only thing that separates a person from $500,000 is 21 questions and their ability to answer each one of these questions with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Is there an honest person left in America? The time has come to face the moment of truth. Prior to tonight's show, all of our participants have undergone a rigorous polygraph exam. They don't know the results of that test, but if they tell the truth, they can win up to $500,000. And if they feel they may not have been truthful during the polygraph test, they can change their answers tonight. Let's meet our first participant.
Quincy Villanueva is a 23-year-old stay-at-home mother from Hillside, Illinois. She has 4 brothers and sisters. She has been married for almost 1 year and has 2 children. She was asked over 50 questions by a polygraph examiner. 21 have been chosen for tonight.
Quincy Villanueva, this is your moment of truth. Hello, Quincy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm great.
Have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Hopefully you'll be here for a very long time.
Hopefully, too.
You gonna be able to tell the truth in front of all of America tonight?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I like that response, Quincy. There are 6 levels of questioning in our game. The further you go, you know the harder the questions get, but as you can see, the more money you can earn. I want to get you all the way up to $500,000. How does that sound?
Sounds awesome.
Okay. But just know, you can quit at any time and take whatever money you've earned, but once you hear a question, you have to answer that question. And remember, if you get caught lying, you know what happens then, right?
I lose everything.
That's right, and the game is over. See, you're not only telling the truth in front of all of America right now, family and friends have joined us to support you. Let's find out who's here.
I'm Danny, Quincy's husband.
I'm Merlinda, Quincy's mom.
I'm Ray, Quincy's stepdad.
I'm Rekka, Quincy's sister.
Glad to have you all here. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
How about you?
Oh, yes.
Let's get to it. All right, Quincy. We started the game at level 1. There's 6 questions in level 1. All you have to do is answer them truthfully. Answer all 6 truthfully, you win $10,000. Now, Quincy, remember, if you're ever concerned about the answers you gave on your polygraph exam, you can change them tonight, okay?
Okay.
You a responsible person, Quincy?
I could be.
You could be?
When I want to.
Is she responsible?
He's gonna say no.
Yeah.
Well, we're off to a start already, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let's just get right to the question. Question 1. Have you ever written a check that you knew was going to bounce?
Wow.
Yes. Quincy.
That answer is true.
That's one. Is it something you do regularly or something you've done
No,
occasionally?
just in the past, you know, you need groceries, and you don't have a paycheck yet.
I remember that time.
Who keeps the checkbook in the house, Danny, you or Quincy?
She does, yeah.
She does. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
How long have you and Danny been married?
Almost a year.
Question 2. Have you ever wished you had married someone with more money?
Yes.
That answer is true.
That's 2. 4 more. You get $10,000. You a pretty straightforward person, Quincy, or do you tend to
Oh, yes.
exaggerate things?
Oh no. I'm
Never
very blunt.
exaggerate.
I'm very blunt. I will say the truth. Right at your face. If I don't like you, I'll tell you.
Question 3. Have you told someone that your wedding ring has a real diamond in it, when in fact it has a cubic zirconium?
Yes.
That answer is true.
That's 3. 3 more, $10,000.
Keep your
Look,
fingers
I gotta
crossed.
be honest with you, I couldn't tell the difference between a good cubic zirconium and a diamond.
I couldn't either.
No. Mom, could you tell the difference between a diamond and a cubic zirconium?
Yeah, I have a tester of my own.
You can't get away with anything, Danny.
Yeah.
Not one
I like
thing.
that.
You have 3 truthful answers. 3 more, you can buy whatever ring you want. Now, the 4 of you are sitting there listening to Quincy over here. Remember, that button's right in front of you. You know what that's for. If you hear a question you don't want to hear the answer to, hit the button. We'll replace the question with a new one.
Right.
You can only use it once. Use it wisely. What do you like to do when you're not working?
Play with my dog, Turbo, and my kids.
Do you ever go out and party and play and anything outside the house?
No. I like to, but Denny doesn't take me out.
Right.
He'd rather go out and drink with friends, so.
That's not true.
Question 4. In the past year, have you done anything illegal you could go to jail for?
Nope.
That answer is true.
And that's 4 truthful answers, 2 more, $10,000. You know, we're talking about being brutally honest. You already said that you're a very blunt girl.
Yes.
Sometimes to a fault even, maybe, huh? Mm-hmm. Question 5. Have you ever exaggerated your injuries from a car accident in order to gain money from a lawsuit?
I would say yes.
You have.
That answer is true.
Okay. 5 truthful, 1 more $10,000. This is a juicy one.
Bring it on, Mark. Come on.
Here's your $10,000 moment of truth. Question 6. Has a man ever offered you money so that you would sleep with him?
Coming up, Quincy calmly answers questions she knows could destroy her marriage.
Since you've been married, have you ever been tempted to cheat on Danny? Have you ever told Danny that you had not had sexual relations with someone when in fact you had? Would you sleep with a former lover if you knew you would never get caught?
You'll get over it.
And later, family man Brad Martin devastates his wife with a shocking confession.
While at your current job, Have you ever touched a female coworker inappropriately?
Oh my God.
The moment of truth continues.
This is a juicy one.
Bring it on, Mark. Come on.
Here's your $10,000 moment of truth.
Oof.
Question 6. Has a man ever offered you money so that you would sleep with him?
Yes.
That answer is true.
And that means you've just won $10,000. Congratulations. You've answered 6 truthfully. If you answer 5 more truthfully, if you choose to go on, your $10,000 turns into $25,000. Only 5 questions to get there. What do you want to do?
Keep going! Keep going!
Keep going. Of course.
I'm gonna keep going, Mark.
Okay, let's move on to level 2 for $25,000. Are you an outgoing person?
Oh, very.
I kind of get that. Not too shy, are you?
No. Me shy? No.
Don't mind a little attention?
Oh, of course not. I'm the crazy one in the family.
Question 7. Have you had any photos taken of you that you would be embarrassed to have posted on the internet?
Yes.
You aware of this, Mom?
Nope.
Ray?
Nope.
That answer is true.
That's 7. 7 truthful answers. Mom, how long have you and Ray been together?
About 11 years.
Wow.
Question 8. Have you ever felt that your mother abandoned you when she started dating Ray?
It was a hard time growing up, but yes, I did feel.
Were you aware she felt that way?
No.
That answer is true.
That's 8 truthful. Boy, it's still a long way up to the top of that pyramid, though, isn't it? You've got $10,000 right now. Does your mom give you good advice?
More of a lecture all the time.
If she listens.
I'm just like, heard
Yeah.
it already.
What's that, Rekha?
If she listens, it's good advice. But she doesn't.
And Ray's been in your lives for 11 years now.
Longer, because we've been friends with the family.
Question 9. Do you think Ray is good enough for your mother?
Wow.
Ray,
that's
what do
a
you think the answer will be
hard
to
one.
this?
More than enough.
Back to you. This is a very sensitive question. Obviously, there's a lot of feelings that have happened over your whole life. So, what is your answer to this question? Do you think Ray is good enough for your mother?
You know, I respect him as a person, and he provides my mom, but no.
That answer is true.
That's 9 truthful answers. It's getting more personal now. You've got 2 more questions to get to $25,000. The questions are going to get a little harder now. Question 10. Do you think your mother cares more about money than she does about you? Remember, the button is there if you don't want to hear an answer.
Oh, goodness.
It's okay.
I'm getting
you can
red.
answer it.
Truthfully. Yes.
That answer is True.
That's 10. Orlinda, what do you say to that?
Not really.
Well, she feels that way.
Yeah, well,
Why do you feel that way?
If she was offered money before me, then I think she'd take the money. But that's just how I feel.
What do you think about that, Orlinda? If it came down to all of your money or your daughter, what would you choose?
She needs
My
to
daughter.
survive.
Okay.
She needs to survive.
well, I work.
You could tell me.
You really believe that, don't you? Okay. You have 10 truthful answers. One more, you win $25,000. Is this still fun for you?
I'm shaking because it's freezing.
Like to borrow my jacket?
Oh, yeah. Go What a gentleman.
Here's your $25,000 moment of truth. Question 11. Since you've been married, have you ever been tempted to cheat on Danny?
Coming up, Quincy continues to answer questions that will crush her husband.
Have you ever had the impulse to kiss another woman? Have you ever told Danny that you had not had sexual relations with someone when in fact you had? Would you sleep with a former lover if you knew you would never get caught?
You'll get over it.
Here's your $25,000 moment of truth. Question 11. Since you've been married, have you ever been tempted to cheat on Danny?
There were times when we, the fighting and all that, I just had thoughts in my head, so I would say yes.
That answer is true.
Well, the good news is you just won $25,000. Congratulations. Good for you, Dan. I know it's not $500,000, but $25,000 is a lot of money for a starting out family,
Yes,
and you can really
it is.
do something with that. It's a little beginning of a nest egg. I'm looking at some of these questions, and you may have no problem with these questions, but I'm telling you from my own personal experience, some of these can wreck your marriage. So,
Look out.
what are you gonna do? Do you wanna risk your $25,000 or go on for $100,000?
Stop. Tell her to stop. Tell her to stop.
What do you think?
Keep going.
What do you wanna do? Okay. Then we will keep going to the $100,000 level.
Four more. Nervous.
Are you a spontaneous person?
Yes.
We've heard about the photography. Question 12. Have you ever had the impulse to kiss another woman?
There comes a time in a girl's life where she gets a little curious, so I would say yes.
That answer is true.
That's 12 truthful answers. Now, it says you've ever had the impulse to kiss another woman. Have you ever acted on that impulse?
I don't know.
Really? Okay. $25,000 is yours if you stop now. This question's a deep one. This is a personal one.
Oh, you just want to know the answers. That's why you don't care about how much is.
Are you a risk taker?
Yes.
Okay, the button is in play. Question 13. Would you sleep with a former lover if you knew you would never get caught?
Coming up, Quincy reveals secret temptations to her husband, Danny.
Would you sleep with a former lover if you knew you would never get caught? Do you think your husband really loves you?
But one confession may cross the line from an innocent temptation to a guilty sin.
Have you ever told Danny that you had not had sexual relations with someone when in fact you had?
You'll get over it.
And later, family man Brad Martin devastates his wife with a shocking confession.
While at your current job, have you ever touched a female coworker inappropriately?
Oh my God.
The moment of truth continues.
$25,000 is yours if you stop now. This question's a deep one. This is a personal one. Are you a risk taker?
Yes.
Okay, the button is in play. Question 13. Would you sleep with a former lover if you knew you would never get caught? Danny, you want to hear this answer, huh?
Yeah, I like to
What do you
hear
think
it.
the answer will be?
I have no idea.
You don't know anything about me or what?
No.
Would you sleep with a former lover if you knew you would never get caught?
I would say yes.
That answer is true.
That's 13 truthful answers. Danny, what do you think about that answer?
I won't act on it now. That was the past.
Well,
You know?
the question is not a past question, it's a future
Right.
question.
With you.
It's not would you have slept with a former lover if you knew you wouldn't have gotten caught. It's in the future, now that you're married to Danny for only a year, if you find a situation where you could not get caught, would you do it? And your answer was, yeah, you would.
Well, at least I was truthful.
13 truthful answers, Danny. You can tell her to stop if you're done.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Some more, Mark. Some more.
You try to be honest with your husband?
Yes, every time.
Question 14. Have you ever told Danny that you had not had sexual relations with someone when in fact you had?
No. I am gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
She's begging you not to hit the button.
Can you read the question again?
Have you ever told Danny that you had not had sexual relations with someone
When in fact I did.
when in fact you had?
Yes.
She did?
I don't know about.
No, she had.
That answer is
You'll get over it.
true.
That's 14 truthful answers. You know what? Quincy, I owe you an apology
Why?
because I did everything I could do to talk you out of continuing, but now I see that I've made the wrong call and that the questions that I'm worried about and the things that have been revealed are already beyond what I thought the train wreck would be, and you're comfortable, so you might as well go for $500,000. Right?
It's getting warm in here, Mark.
Are you getting warm?
Back.
You ready to give me my jacket back? You're welcome to have this back if you get chilly.
Okay.
Boy, it's nice and toasty. Thank you. You've got 14 truthful, one more, and you win $100,000. You want it? Yep.
Go for it.
Okay. For $100,000, question 15, Quincy. Do you think your husband really loves you?
Coming up later, husband and father Brad Martin gets his shot at $500,000.
We're gonna keep going.
And he's willing to destroy his marriage in order to get it.
While at your current job, have you ever touched a female coworker inappropriately? Have you ever lied to your wife about the number of people you've slept with? Have you ever taken off your ring to mislead a woman into thinking you were available?
That's why you sleep on the couch.
You want it? Yep.
Go for it.
Okay. For $100,000, question 15, Quincy. Do you think your husband really loves you? Danny, do you think that she thinks you really love her?
Maybe at times she doesn't think I love her.
There's why
But-
it's tricky, huh?
Yeah, that's. I told her just make sure that she
Do you
understands the
really love
question.
her?
Yeah, I love her. Of course. She's my
Hesitation
wife.
there a little bit, huh? But like, yeah.
Well, then maybe that's your answer. I don't know. Question is, do you think your husband really loves you? For $100,000, what is your answer?
No, I don't think so.
That answer is true.
And that's $100,000. Danny, that's a lot of money. Good news is you got 100 grand. A little bit troubling is that sometimes you think your husband doesn't love you. Danny, now you've heard her say it. How does that make you feel?
Well, yeah, I guess, you know, a couple of things have to change. Then we do have some fights once in a while, and I guess that's when she feels that I don't love her. But, yeah, I think, you know, not everyone's perfect, so.
Maybe this is a little bit of a wake-up call to somehow let her know how you love her.
Yeah, probably.
Erlinda, any advice for your son-in-law?
Take him out. Take him out shopping or something.
Or any advice for your daughter?
Well, she's got to listen once in a while. She's stubborn sometimes.
Just like mommy. Stubborn like mommy.
You got $100,000, and you only need 3 more truthful answers to win $200,000.
What?
Rekha, what do you say?
No more.
Danny, what do you say?
I think she should stop now.
You know what? If you stop now, you walk with $100,000.
I'm gonna go home happy with $100,000.
Congratulations, $100,000 is yours. Hey, $100,000 is yours. Spend some time with your husband. Listen to him from time to time. Good luck to you guys. $100,000 is yours. The newlyweds go